Hey guys, Chris here for GQ37. Thought I would show a little video on some of the subtle vinyl work I've had done from Epic Wraps here in Panama City. They've always done my vinyl work. I've done little subtle things on all my cars for years, from my G35 to even my last G37 had the roof wrapped in black, and the subtle little Nismo striping I did in the front with the carbon fiber and that Dragonfire red. So on this one I've done a few things, starting with the front bumper. You can't really tell it first off, but I had it wrapped in gloss black to protect it. Near perfect when I got it. Such low mileage, hadn't had much rock chip damage, and I wanted to protect it with being a traveling musician and commuting to the rural hospital I work at. So you can see here the slight difference between the painted fender and then the gloss black on the bumper. From a few feet away it's not noticeable, but there is a little bit of a sheen difference there. The reason I did this instead of 3M clear bra is living in Florida, those just don't tend to hold up well. After a year or two they get water underneath them and start mildewing, which wouldn't really be noticeable on the black, but also with the Florida sun, within about 3 years they start cracking and chipping and coming off in areas. So I decided to try 3M gloss vinyl, and after these 6 months that it's been on here already, it's held up really well. It's taken a long time to do this video just because it's been a really rainy summer, but I'm liking the way it turned out so far. Now another thing you'll notice is the chrome around the grille. I had that wrapped in a satin, like metallic silver, just to match the lower bumper of the limited bumper here. I thought the chrome and then the silver underneath was kind of too much of a contrast. I wanted it to blend, so not very noticeable to most, but I had that wrapped as well, and I like the continuity there. Another thing, and this is something I may not keep, but I decided to try it. It is the silver on the mirrors. You see that on a lot of Audis, that like aluminum silver look that they do, especially on darker cars. I just decided to try it. He charges $30 a mirror. So for $60, I just decided it would protect my mirrors in lieu of those carbon fiber caps I had on my G37, and it kind of ties in the silver on the roof racks. Anyway, I'm not sure. I mean, some days I really like it, some days I'm like, maybe it should just stay black, so that may come off, but I just thought I would try it, so that's what's going on with that. Next, I wrapped the door handles. If you followed the channel with the FX35 project there I did, when I repainted that 08 FX35, I had him paint the door handles just because I don't like chrome door handles. I like them to be body color, and so my guy at Epic Wraps charged $30 per door handle to wrap those and did an excellent job, and they look like they came that way. This is the limited edition, so the fender was already body color, but you could have that wrapped as well. A lot of people do. I had the chrome stripping at the bottom of the door wrapped in black. I figured since the wheels are black, I would go ahead and make that blend in as well. I did keep the chrome around the windows. I know a lot of people black that out. I like it on a dark vehicle. I think it really makes it pop with a touch of class. And since I already have the silver roof racks, I just decided to keep the silver and chrome going on up here. Again, may take it off the mirror, but we'll see. It all kind of blends right now. But since the wheels are black, I decided to have, business up top and party on the bottom with the black wheels and the black stripping, kind of like a mullet haircut. But I've thought about wrapping the whole vehicle at some point, maybe next year, changing color, either like a candy apple red or some sort of metallic red, like that Nismo red, like I did on the front of my G37. That kind of darker red metallic color would be cool on the whole vehicle. Or even the Daytona blue that I had on my 350Z years ago. I love that medium blue. I think it would look great on the FX QX70, even more so than the Iridium blue that already comes on those. This is just a brighter metallic blue and reminds me a lot of the blue that you can get on the Porsche Macans. I think it looks great, especially with the black wheels. So that would be what I would consider, but we'll see. In the meantime, the black looks great. So moving on, I also had the chrome around the license plate wrapped, and since the letters are raised, I had them cut those out, so it adds a little bit more of a modern look. I think it makes it look a lot newer than even 2017, because that's kind of more the design language the newer Infinitis are doing, that is stick on the letters. And so I had them do that. That turned out really well, and I like the way that looks and get asked about that a lot. On the inside, I had the carbon fiber vinyl done, of course, over the gloss black that's on the climbing climate controls and the audio controls, but also around the gear shift, because this is a limited, so it had that like grayish wood look thing going on to match the seats. But I like carbon fiber, so and an effort to hide the dust and scratches on the gloss black and then just cover all of it, I went with carbon fiber 3M, and he did a good job on that. These are just a few of the subtle things that I decided to do with vinyl wrap on this vehicle, and I'm very pleased with how they turned out, from the door handles to especially the raised cutout lettering on the back bumper around the license plate. I think adds a lot. Of course, the front bumper was more of just a protection thing. That's not a cosmetic thing, but hopefully it'll help keep some of the rock chips and bugs from breaking through. And if they do, they have to hit in the same spot more than once. Otherwise, it'll still be black underneath. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully this is helpful to any of you looking for some ideas for your vehicle, what to do or maybe what not to do if you don't like any of these things. Totally understand. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.